Genesis chapter 11, the Tower of Babel and the Scattering of Nations. Welcome back to our journey through Genesis. In today's chapter, we see a moment when the whole world speaks one language, lives in one place, and shares one dream: to build a tower that touches the sky. But this isn't just a story about bricks and architecture, it's a story about human pride, divine interruption, and the birth of the. Let's step into Genesis chapter 11, the Tower of Babel. Now the whole world had one language and a common speech. The people settle in a land called Shinar, and they make a plan. Come, let us build ourselves a city, with a tower that reaches to the heavens, so that we may make a name for ourselves. They didn't want to spread out, like God had commanded Noah's descendants. They wanted to stay together, and more importantly, they wanted glory for themselves. With fired bricks and tar, they begin to build. Not just a tower, but a monument to pride. But then, God looks down. The Lord came down to see the city and the tower. He isn't threatened by their tower. He's concerned for their hearts. If as one people speaking the same language, they have begun to do this, then nothing they plan to do will be impossible for them. God saw where this path led. Unity without humility becomes rebellion. So God confuses their language. One moment, they're united. The next, they can't understand each other. Chaos erupts. The building stops. The people scatter. That is why it was called Babel, because there the Lord confused the language of the whole world, and from there, God scattered them over the face of the earth. Genesis 11 is a warning and a mercy. Warning: when we try to make a name for ourselves instead of glorifying God, it leads to confusion and collapse. Mercy: God steps in, not to destroy humanity, but to protect it from itself, and push His plan forward. This scattering sets the stage for something greater, because out of this chaos, God will call one man, Abram, to begin a new journey of faith. The Tower of Babel reminds us, pride builds monuments to self. God humbles the proud, but He doesn't abandon them. And even when people scatter, God's mission continues through every language, nation, and culture. Don't try to build a name for yourself. Build your life on the name that is above every name. Thanks for watching Genesis chapter 11 with us today. If the story of Babel made you think about where you're building your life, let us know in the comments. Next time, Genesis chapter 12, God calls Abram, and a new journey begins. Until then, stay humble, stay faithful, and build only what God is blessing.